strongest on paper, but they get it done. And that's what matters when you're here in person at a live event with hundreds or thousands of people and you're playing several matchups throughout the day. Peach kind of in that, like, oh, she's really strong on paper, but we don't know, when it comes to the actual match. And then Palutena, rock solid. So we're kind of seeing the two schools of thought go at it right here in Chag versus LingLing. Two incredible players all throughout the history of this game. And LingLing, I want to talk about forgotten gods.
Yeah.
This guy, do not sleep on him. He got second at the grind on Friday.
Yeah, and he got 9th at Riptide. You know, people feel like
he did?
Yeah, he almost got top 8 at Riptide.
Wow,
he was
did
playing
not know that.
real solid. LingLing, again, a veteran of multiple Smash games, you know, kind of an often forgotten Peach player for sure. And before Light came around, the King of Connecticut for a long time. So,
yes.
If you're Chag, you definitely cannot sleep here, especially because I feel like a lot of people forgot how to fight Peach over the course of the last year because this character is just so different in the online setting. So, if you see maybe Chag a step slow here, I wouldn't be surprised. But right now, looking awfully solid.
And another little known piece of lore is that before Smash 4, Ling was the king of Puerto Rico.
That's true.
Before he moved over to Connecticut, yeah, he played DDD in Brawl and was in their top 2, along with an actual Peach player in Brawl, Excel Zero. So I think that's kind of where he learned how to play this character from. And then, like, when Smash 4 came out and DDD was some ass, he just made the switch.
Dog water.
They used the team, too.
Love that. But right now, it is Chag up 1 stock here. Again, one of the last surviving Palutenas, since the character was nerfed over the course of quarantine. And, still able to put into work. This character is still, like you mentioned, very fundamentally solid.
Yep, and she's just got easy combos that are very reliable. They work. She has good straight hit kill moves like back air. I think Palutena is going to be near the top of the metagame for a long time, but she has been displaced as one of those absolute best characters.
Yeah, she's definitely still, she's definitely still a top 10. Maybe not a top 5 for sure, but like you said, got big Honda Odyssey energy with how reliable she is. So.
Yeah, the Soccer Mom Classic.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get the forward throw off stage from Ling, chasing this deficit just a little bit. Oh, I think he could have gotten a back throw there if he recognized the fear from Chag earlier, but unfortunately did not capitalize. Forward throw still probably won't kill. Oh, never mind. Wow. Okay, that move. Hey, man, in Melee, you're dead like 70% ago.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, they switched it with the kill power for back throw for some reason. Not really sure.
Weird, definitely weird champ for sure. But we'll see if LingLing can, get themselves back in the thick of things here. Because despite, Chag taking that early lead, he didn't really do much damage otherwise there. So, Ling did a really good job, being able to take that stock while also, mitigating the damage he took as well. Yeah,
not a whole lot of extra credit for Chag here, and Ling potentially about to get a fat combo. Tech chase on the platform. Wow, going right over the get-up attack. That was so graceful.
Yeah, that was absolutely incredible. Goes for the back throw immediately for stage positioning. Just gonna stand there menacingly. Again, Palutena doesn't have to commit super hard to a lot of these edge guards because she has, like you mentioned, real simple tools to, force you one way or another.
All right, who's going to break the ice first in this stare down in neutral? Wow, the back end of the explosive flame just barely clipping Ling. Could have picked up a forward air into an edge guard, but he's going to have to work just a little bit harder. Very smart holding shield for the duration of that up tilt. Doesn't engage with the explosive flame. Chag with the tech, though. Oh, my God, the Trump fake? Actually, the real Trump there, actually.
Yeah. See LingLing in the driver's seat right now. Great tech once again from Chag. Oh, my God, what?
And by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen Ling's Twitter clips lately, but with a turnip in hand and a down tilt opener, this guy is an absolute menace.
Oh, yeah. I've watched it happen to one too many people this weekend, man. LingLing just touches you with an item, and you might as well just be dead. He is one of the best at converting these insane 0 to deaths with Peach, or in this case, Daisy.
Okay, the up tilt going to outlast spot dodge there. Chag, now the one who has to chase this lead that Ling has. Peach is very naturally evasive, of course, due to float. You can just decide when to come in and when not to very easily. You're very floaty also. Some combos don't work against her. She is kind of a big target, so we'll see if Chag's able to profit off of that. Good dash attack, back air, back throw, up air. Several moves will take care of this character right now, but it's all about landing them. Explosive flame too.
Yeah, and listen, I've got to say I'm very impressed with, like you said, LingLing's movement as a dash attack will take the cut right there. But also, his defensive options up close as well, choosing the right time to spot dodge, how long to hold shield for. Things that you don't really necessarily get to talk about throughout the course of a set. But up close defensively, Ling has been playing like a fortress.
Great parry from Chag. Pretty much the only way to punish Peach's aerials. We're going to see him tack on about 50% and counting here, keeping this disadvantage state for LingLing going.
All right, able to get behind them, but both players kind of flipping their punishes there as Chag's the one that comes out on top here.
Can't help but feel like that forward tilt might have been a back air, but he hit the ground a little too early.
It's definitely a rough, top 5 rough feelings, according to Watch Mojo.
LingLing using the float to take center stage back. Okay, makes it count.
Ooh, teleports in the middle of the stage. I was expecting a way harder punisher, but Ling at least able to get the bare minimum there with the reset.
Yeah, it looked like he was almost ready for the punish and then just swiftly recovered with the fake out, empty float into grab. Oh, wow! LingLing has been making that work for himself pretty well, the side B out of the corner. One of those things that shouldn't work, but just kind of does. Oh, okay, he drops the 2-frame, but it doesn't matter. Picks up the punish on the roll from ledge. LingLing going up game 1 against Chag.
That was incredible. And again, I got a little afraid there a couple of times for LingLing because there's 2 instances where, you know, Chag teleported to past the ledge onto the stage, did not get punished super hard for it. So you worried a little bit that maybe LingLing's playing like a step slow, might be, you know, playing a little bit nervous right now, but that is very much not the case. Looking very calm, cool, and collected right now as Yoshi's story, again, a stage that seldomly gone to, you know, will be the counter pick here. And you can see Chag definitely, you know, seeing his hands shaking a bit, maybe trying to calm his nerves a little bit.
Chag has said that he's a very shaky person normally. Like, and I actually played him in tournament once in Smash 4. He was beating my ass and he was still shaking. And I was like, damn, bro. Like, I relate, man. The nerves are real. Like, I'll even get shaky and friendly sometimes.
Yeah, man.
And it's just something you got to fight through. So LingLing, at least with the composure to squeeze out that game 1 win. By the way, man, it's just so hard to pick a favorite here. These are 2 players I really want to see do well. 2 of the strongest Latin American players, by the way. Mexico and Puerto Rico being represented here. I know it's been a long time since Ling moved to Connecticut, but I'm sure he's still got some of that homeland love in him.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely, you know, you're a loser as a viewer at home no matter what the result is here. But
ooh. Oh, you see that face.
Oh, Lord.
That is the face of death.
She's a-coming.
Oh, okay, Chag gonna take it again. The recatch. And the explosive flame is gonna kill. So now Chag can just hit him once and do like 40 damage. Yeah, 35, okay. And the turnip bouncing on the ground. I feel like not a lot of people are ready for that in Ultimate. How it stays on screen. He could have recaught that and taken him to 70 off of that. Yeah,
we've seen what Peach can do with the regular turnip, but the Stitch Face still, you know, decades later, still one of the best projectiles in Super Smash Brothers. So.
Yeah, and they toned the knockback down considerably in Ultimate.
Yeah, back in my day.
Yeah, I think we'd kill you for no reason. Okay, Chag, though, extending this lead in a huge way, almost working Ling all the way to 100%. Down tilt, yeah, just a little slow. Didn't quite decide on that until it was too late. LingLing gonna snatch the stock with side B. And I've seen Peach do 90 in one combo before, but is it gonna happen here against the likes of Chag is the question.
Oh, okay. Love the usage of the early parasol there. Oh, my gosh.
Nice. Nice. Oh, and he almost picked up that down tilt. He's going to find it there, blocking the down smash. Okay, pretty fat combo for Ling. Instead, jumping right into the explosive flame and his death.
Yeah, that was excellent usage of explosive flame there from Chag. Again, you saw that down tilt come out. You kind of clench back in your seat a little bit like, oh, man, like what could potentially happen to me here? But, you know, Chag able to come out of that, you know, relatively unscathed and up 2 stocks.
Yeah, getting off the ride early, managed to tell the operator, like, no, please, stop it.
My stomach hurts, I'm scared.
Yeah. That said, I feel like LingLing might want to get off this one because Chag is starting to cook, coming alive in a big way. Of course, guys, it's still best of 5 for the rest of the tournament. And both of these players have a chance to recover from a game drop. Chag looking very strong in the second one here. But, of course, Game 3 is where all will be revealed.
Yeah.
Even though the set's not over.
Yeah, exactly. The rubber game is going to be so important here, no matter who comes out on top. But it looks like, you know, Chag is not going to seize this lead.
Knowing that the down throw won't combo that percent, Chag trying to scout that option afterward. LingLing gets away with it, gets back on stage as well. Ledge cancel forward air, saving his skin, but oh, not for long, maybe?
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Wow. What a game of chicken that was. Chag not afraid to drift back a little bit, knowing that his character's recovery is pretty solid. It's not the best, but it's far from the worst.
It's high.
Yeah, it's good. It's good recovery.
Good jump there from the ledge. It'll lead into the back throw, and that's going to be the game going to Chag. Excellent stuff right there, and a nice response. You know, I say this time and time again at most tournaments I go to, but the complexion of the set completely changes in a best of 5 if you're down 0-2 versus going into it 1-1. So, you know, if you're Chag, you're definitely looking to ride that momentum. And like you said, Game 3 is going to be the real test here to see who's going to really come out on top.
Yeah, you can establish some big momentum here in this game. Also force the other player to play the rest of the set on your terms, right? You get 2 stage counter picks in a row. But, I don't know, man. These two look very evenly matched. And I know that might be crazy because Chag is coming into this event with a lot of momentum, or really just coming into the offline era with a ton of momentum. He performed very well throughout quarantine and really started to solidify himself as one of Mexico's Elite Four.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, LingLing and Sharp establishing themselves as the last 2 members of New England's Elite Four behind Light and Mars. Just an incredibly strong region, and I mean, LingLing's always been there, but he's really just coming back into it strong, and Sharp coming not quite out of nowhere, but really establishing himself over the last year and a half as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. And actually up 1 game on Mars right now happening on the other stream. So y'all better be paying attention for sure.
Tragic that New England has to take each other out like that.
Yeah, that's rough for sure. Ooh, okay, but nice use of the side B right there. And
yeah,
overshoot a little bit.
We were both nervous there.
I was like, what's going to happen?
Oh, man. Okay, yeah, LingLing taking a while to break the ice and get some damage on Chag. Doesn't do all that much with it either. Peach is one of those characters that needs to juice every last hit out of her confirms. Otherwise, you're just going to fall behind.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as potent as these combos are, you know, if you're not, you know, getting every last inch out of it, you know, is it even worth it? What is it good for?
Right. Palutena can do 20, 30 for an easy combo and has the better neutral and better buttons. So in order to keep the pace in a matchup like this, yeah, you got to make sure that you're getting your money's worth out of every hit confirm. So now both of them, though, approaching that kill percent. LingLing definitely past due to get hit by something.
Okay, that looked like he had a dot eyes in his hand for a second, but just a regular turnip. However, still down, you know, about 30-ish% right here. Good aggressive get-up option from Ling with the neutral air. The dash attack will seal that stock, so Chag, after a long-fought first stock, comes out on in the lead here.
Now here is the trouble. Are you going to be able to land a kill before Chag opens you up and takes 30, 40, 50% out of a solid nair string and then just keeps camping you out?
Yeah, I think where LingLing's been finding some of his best success is, you know, anticipating when Chag's going to stay stagnant and, you know, use a special move like Explosive Flame or Auto Reticle and, you know, being able to get in and punish on top of that. But, you know, so far, he hasn't really found that opening just yet.
Still yet to take a single point of damage on the second stock, though. Oh, jinxed him a little bit there. And here we go. Chag doing the Palu stuff. At these low percents, you can definitely string a lot of hits together. And yes, this is where the fury of the opponent is going to work against them, right? They just want to get in there, break the ice, take that stock off. But Palutena is so hard to approach sometimes. Back air really making the case for her to be one of the best defensive characters in the game.
Yeah. It's just the benefit of having 2 moves in your arsenal that are invincible. So it definitely makes for a real war of attrition to get in there. Getting past the second century mark, though, that dash attack will finally net its kill. And 77%, like you mentioned, that's the worst straights for LingLing to be in right now, but also not the best. So
yeah, Chag getting incredible value out of that first stock. Builds up a decent amount of extra credit. Nothing too devastating as we see Ling take half of it back right there. Hold up, the chase toward the top of the screen. Town and City, of course, highest legal ceiling in Ultimate. So Peach gonna hang on just a little bit longer.
Trying to find his way in right now. Again, oh my God, the close to CQC. This is so scary, man.
Yeah, both of these ladies can get down up close for sure.
Yeah.
Especially Peach.
Yeah, the girls are fighting.
Oh, the ledge cancel stuffed out by a turnip there. Good placement by Ling, knowing that Chag was looking for that. Oh, an incredible bait as well, and the forward smash angled up, giving him the pan for a kill off the top of the screen. That was kind of crazy, man. No sparks or anything. I feel like Chag might not have known which way to DI that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that Peach has the liberty to control which of those, you know, various equipment she can hit you with. So the pan being the wise choice right there, killing off the top. So LingLing nursing a little bit of a lead here, but let's see if he's going to be able to generate any offense out of it, because Chag, again, like you mentioned, playing super well defensively.
And LingLing with some good offense right there, making sure to drift through and cross him up at the last second on the down air. Only gets a little bit of damage for it, but still in that fresh percent where you can really make a lot happen off one hit. Down tilt, landing nair, turnip, all very viable options, but no, it's going to be a back air from Palu to close things out. You're talking about viable moves, man. Yeah, that move made this character viable.
Call it like it is, man. The back air's nice.
It is, it is. As are these up airs for the juggle. We're seeing Chag really start to come into things here on the last stock. He actually got here first, but LingLing just not able to capitalize too hard.
Yeah, just trying to find a way in here, crossing him up with the up air, and able to get a nice little grab follow-up out of that. And just like that, the lead has shifted back in the favor of LingLing.
Yeah, so much damage, and keeping Chag in disadvantage here. You know what? I feel like that might actually two-frame.
I believe you might be correct.
Trying to tee off right there. Wow! Wow! Yo, LingLing is nuts, dude!
That was absolutely insane.
The ledge trap had so many layers to it. You have the turnip. Z dropped off stage, recouches it with the nair, knows that when your opponent's in a hurry to get back on stage, they might just roll from the ledge, covering that with the back hit of neutral air, and it actually takes the stock. Great job by LingLing, putting himself ahead 2-1, winning the rubber game, as you said.
Yeah.
So now Chag is going to be able to counterpick him here, but for the end of the set, sorry, I know I said you get to counterpick twice in a row. I did not mean that. I meant game 5, you get to play where you want to play if your opponent manages to take you there.
You actually play on stage, Morph, so
right.
Chag gets to pick 2 stages.
It's the compromise.
Yeah. We're playing by why do rules where people can just make it up as we go along.
Yeah.
The points don't matter.
How much do I have to bribe you to not ban Lilac?
Yeah. My 2-stock Peach versus your 3-stock Palutena.
For me, that's a 5-figure sum minimum.
Yeah.
All right, anyway. Here we are, Lilac Cruise, greatest stage in the world. Or in space, I guess, not even in the world.
Yeah, if it's the greatest stage in space and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? We'll go with that. But yeah, interesting counter pick here, from Chag. So we'll see if what necessarily he's looking for. I don't know if it's the slanted ledges or the slightly lower tri-plat layout. So, we'll see what he's looking for. Maybe just trying to throw a different wrinkle at LingLing for what he might not be expecting.
Chag really making it happen here so far. 100% and a stock already. Only 22.9. Damn, bro. Not even at the Jordan number yet.
Yeah, definitely not at your Jordan year just yet. But, Chag playing a lot like Michael Jordan right now. Lights out on that first stock, like we just mentioned.
Oh, didn't get the hitbox of his forward air out in time, but still slips on by with a roll. Nice bread and butter here. 44 and counting, perhaps, if he continues the juggle. No, Ling going to stall himself with that float for just a second. Gets him away from any kind of follow-up. But he needs to make the action happen very quickly. Otherwise, Chag is just going to keep pulling ahead. Oh, wow. The explosive flame and the auto reticle both failing to connect there. And yeah, he's just going to catch that jump.
Yeah, it feels like LingLing's just been cornered off, whether it be the left or the right side of the stage the entirety of this match. He really hasn't had any time, to reset neutral or gain stage hit positioning. Chag has just been on him, like a bad habit.
Oh, speaking of bad habits, Chag a little bit hasty to go to center stage with some of these teleports, and I think LingLing is so ready for it. Oh, right over the auto reticle. Yeah, that's the beauty of float against zoners, man, or against projectiles, really. If you want to shoot something straight forward at me, I'm hopping right over it and hitting you in the face.
Yeah, so even stock-wise, but LingLing has to be on his P's and Q's here as the back throw will kill. So we're essentially right back where we started. We're, sub 30%. Chag up a whole stock. So let's see what LingLing's answer is going to be.
That thing is strong, man. Palu's back throw, something like top 5 in the game for back throw strength.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That move is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know who decided she needed that, but I'm sure the Palu players love them.
Yeah, they've always loved Palutena.
Yeah, right. Kid Icarus, my favorite game. The turn to fair actually going to still link at that percent. Barely sending him anywhere, and LingLing all of a sudden back in this in a huge way. It was looking kind of bad for him when it was the first stock bomb. But yeah, fortunately this is Ultimate Lilac, not Smash 4. Otherwise, it would have really clenched for that one.
Yeah, the propaganda has yet to be fulfilled just yet, but as you see, LingLing now has the lead here, and if you're Chag, at what point do you feel the tilt maybe start to creep in a little bit?
Yeah, after that reversal of fortunes on the second stock, I would definitely be a little bit shaken, maybe a little in a rush to get this next stock off, but both of them still hanging on here. It's not a big gap at all, 20% up for Ling.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely doable. Oh, man, you hate to see it.
Was he jumpless after the air dodge? I guess so.
He had to have been.
Yeah, that's tragic. Or maybe he just did up B thinking he'd get back, but I don't know. That was definitely a little hard to watch right there. Ling starting to build some momentum, make a real comeback happen in that game, and just falling short, not managing to recover on the last stock. So now it is down to the wire. Ling, as a reward for winning game 3, he's going to get to play where he wants here. No Lilat, presumably, and you know, especially after Chag counterpicked it, I doubt you would run it right back.
Yeah, you know, again, like we brought up before, you could definitely see the signs of the tilt maybe starting to creep in a little bit. You know, Peach is one of those characters where the lead can slip away from you just at the drop of a hat. So, you know, Chag getting a gift there of an SD from LingLing. You see LingLing taking a second to compose himself, and hey, this is your tournament reminder. It's okay to not, you know, rush immediately into the next game. Give yourself that time to breathe and let your adrenaline calm down a little bit, especially in a high-pressure situation like this. It is going to be Pokemon Stadium 2 will be the final stage between these two, Max.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2, often where sets start, and it's going to be where this one finishes. Oh, both of them exchanging some early blows. A little bit of damage in the first 15 seconds. Wow, chasing that teleport to center with the Peach Bomber. Excellent stuff by Ling. Again, catching on to this habit of Chag. Just maybe too much in a rush to get to center.
Yeah, that's been a habit that, again, I feel like hasn't been punished as hard as it should be, you know, from LingLing. You've seen Chag be willing to give that up a lot. So maybe Peach just isn't fleet enough of foot to like, get there fast enough, or LingLing just isn't, you know, anticipating it early enough. But, you know, maybe look for that to be a sign potentially moving, you know, forward as this last game progresses.
Yeah, we don't have much time left with these two, but still enough that Ling could actually take a stock for it or punish maybe a little bit harder. It is a common habit for teleport characters, right? Yeah, and Chag going for it again. Maybe LingLing is starting to give him too much credit and be like, all right, he did it last time. There's no way he goes for it again.
Yeah, certainly he can't do it a 5th time. That'd be impossible.
Oh, and the booty bump right there. Taking that first stock. It's going to be Ling with a solid lead here, only 92. Peach a little bit more durable than she looks. You know, she's a dainty princess, but she is a low mid-weight character. She has some survivability, and of course a good recovery with float plus the up B.
Yeah, definitely wearing a dress made of vibranium, it feels like sometimes.
Hey, in this costume, it definitely kind of looks like that.
some Kingsman type stuff where she's got iron-cladded petticoat.
This is the Philadelphia Eagles, Daisy.
Yeah.
Midnight green. Shout out to my boy Tony. I don't know if he's watching, but he loves the Eagles. I guess shout out to Mango by extension.
Yeah.
But here we are, second stock for both of them. Little lead for Ling, but nothing that Palu can't make up off a grab or a landing neutral air. If he can find one,
oh my God.
LingLing just knows what openers Chag is looking for.
Yeah, it looks like LingLing is starting to, you know, piece it together, you know, bit by bit here. Again, the benefit of a longer set. You have a little bit more time to figure these things out. Oh my goodness.
Okay, knockdown on the platform, no tech, and that's going to be 3 up airs, 40 damage for Chag here. Still bleeding out a little bit, north of 100% now. Oh, and the neutral getup just stuffed out. Yeah, a lot of active frames on that back air from Peach. Such a solid option.
See LingLing fading back a little bit, just choosing to take the stage positioning, advances forward with the back air. And again, Chag stuck in the corner right here. He looks very afraid to do anything. You see him just turtling and shield, waiting for an opportunity to advance, and the Nair will catch the teleport. LingLing up 2 stocks to 1, game 5 in a big way right now. Yeah,
surviving the first Nair, but not the second. Chag trailing by quite a bit here. Let's see what he's got. Down throw to back air just to build some damage. He's got Peach off stage. What's the ledge trap going to be? Yeah, Peach so good at finagling her way out of these bad situations just because of float, but she only gets it once per airtime, so she's forced to re-grab the ledge or grabs the ledge after floating. Then you could really see her start for options to get back on stage.
All right, you see the rapid jab come out. Lucy's going to buy Chag a little bit of space here, but that's not going to punish the roll. So again, despite all that from LingLing, he has yet to hit Chag on his last stock here.
And we might see that continue to ring true. Oh, doesn't even look for the down tilt 2-frame. Maybe doesn't want to trade with the parasol. Keep the stock perfectly clean. Ooh, not quite with the up tilt. Up air on the other hand, yeah, just enough to do it.
All right, last stock, game 5 between these two behemoth of players here, Max. Who will come out on top? Oh my goodness.
Big combo off the landing back air. Ling able to turn anything into a pretty big route for himself. Wow, no text on these platforms, though. It's really costing him. He's taken 3 up airs now twice in a row after that.
Again, resets back to the ground. Both players taking their time here. That F tilt would potentially miss space right there.
Yeah, very unsafe on block. Palutena's ground move's not the best in the game by any means. Getting caught out of the skid animation, I think.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, at least. Okay, not necessarily sure that's what he was looking for there. Again, maybe some minor spaghetti coming out for these guys in the high-pressure situation.
Perfectly spaced Peach Bomber there to get the auto-cancel on the ground, by the way. It's a cheeky option LingLing has made work out for himself quite well throughout this set. Yeah, another auto-canceled Peach Bomber right there. Chag looks like he's ready to punish it, but you just can't. There's no landing lag.
Yeah.
I mean, you can punish it, but you have to do it before she touches the ground. Oh, and this is so incredibly close. To fully charged 112 from Chag right now, by the way.
Never seen 113 in his life.
And he never will. He's going to walk away with that one from such a tense situation that was so close between these guys, trading games all the way to the end. And Chag going to advance further into the winner side of top 32.
Damn, man. That was a good movie, for sure. That
was great television right there. Before he said content, it was good television.
Before there was content, there was TV. But
yeah.
No, all jokes aside, that was a phenomenal step between those two. Like you said, the constant back and forth, between Chag and LingLing, and even in that last stock, you saw not leaving a stone unturned, whether it be with tech, every special, being thrown out at whatever time, and at the end of the day, Palutena's back air is what seals it out right there for Chag. He's going to move on. One set away from top 8 here, I believe. So